You're watching Focus Today with Uli Herdi. Let's continue with our next news. Today, Singaporean celebrates the 57th Independence Day, taking the theme Stronger Together, Move Onward. Stronger Together, Move Onward is a call to all Singaporeans to move forward, stay united and strong for a better future. Strong Together reminds Singaporean citizens that unity and diversity is what makes the country stronger. Majulah means a move onward with strong hopes and spirits of Singapore nationals. Stronger Together, Majulah also means as a call to Singaporeans to fight and to rise from the slump due to COVID-19 pandemic. As a long partner in bilateral relations, Indonesia shares the spirit of independence of Singapore. We'll find out more about this by talking to Pak AGUS HERYANA, Minister Counselor of the Indonesian Embassy in Singapore. Hello, Pak AGUS. How are you today?
Hi, Pak Uli. Good afternoon. I'm good. Thank you very much, Pak.
Thank you for having us, sir. So let's start by saying that it's such a joyous day because now Singapore is celebrating its National Day. That's the commemoration of the 57th independence anniversary of the country. And also, this marks 55 years of diplomatic relations between Singapore and Indonesia. And Singapore is very important to Indonesia, obviously, for various reasons. Geographically, Singapore and Indonesia are the founder of ASEAN. So in the context of bilateral cooperation in the 55 years of diplomatic relations, what are the important notes that can be conveyed from the Indonesian government, sir?
Pauli, first of all, of course, congratulations to Singapore, to the people of Singapore. It is indeed, as you said, it is a very joyous day for them, for Singaporean. For the government and everyone here in Singapore. It is also a very happy occasion because in the last 2 years, the celebration was not as big or as good as this year, because in the last 2 years, the celebration was very restrictive because of the COVID-19. Pauli, Singapore and Indonesia are born as neighbor, so it's only separated by very narrow Singapore Straits. Singapore has grown, become an important hub in trades, flights, shipping, financial, etc. So therefore, intense interaction between the two countries is inevitable. Both countries need each other. Singapore sees Indonesia as a larger country by a population, size, resources, with great potentials for businesses. And Indonesia also looks Singapore as a source of foreign direct investment, as trade partners and also for tourism, of course. Those are a great potential for businesses. So during the 55 years of diplomatic relations has shown an enormous cooperation between the two countries at all levels, from government, businesses, people. And of course, also the increased mutual understanding on each other's needs and interests. As shown, you know, if you remember in January, this year, a leadership retreat, the two leaders, Pak Presiden Jokowi dan Pak Lee Hsien Loong bertemu, meet in Bintan and sign agreement on flight information region, on defense cooperation agreement, and also on extradition treaty. So yeah, I think that's what I can see with regard to the 55th year of diplomatic relations between Singapore and Indonesia, Pauli.
That is absolutely fantastic to hear, Pak. Now, my second question would be, let's say we're taking note on the recent cooperation between Indonesia and Singapore in three main sectors, sir. Politics, and then legal, defense, and also security affairs. So what does the Indonesian government really want to emphasize in this cooperation, Pak Agus?
Yes, Pak Uli, I think cooperation needs to cover all sectors of cooperation. It will not complete if we cooperate in only a few sectors. You know, relation between Singapore and Indonesia at the core is economic relation, investment, trade, interaction among businesses is very intensive. But we need also to cover politic, legal, and defense cooperation. You know that the defense cooperation between the two countries has been very, very good. I would say it's very excellent. Cooperation among the two armed forces in all Navy, Air Force, and Army are very, very close. They are very close. They have a joint exercise. Safkar Indopura, Manyar Indopura, and etc. And of course, in politics, you know that the leaders' retreat has been conducted since long time ago, perhaps since 2005, if I'm not mistaken. That it is very important meeting between the two governments, because at the level, the highest level, the leaders' retreat will give direction for the ministers of both countries to conduct cooperation or in many areas of cooperation. So this politics, legal, defense, security complete our relation with Singapore, our bilateral relation with Singapore, Pauli.
Bagus, in terms of the economic cooperation, so we know that Singapore has been consistently the largest foreign investor in Indonesia. So how has our government been trying to improve economic cooperation so far, sir?
Yes, Pauli, I think, yeah, you are right that Singapore has been the highest or the greatest foreign direct investment in Indonesia. If I see my note in 2019, the investment is $6.5 billion, increased to $9.7 billion in 2020, and then even though it is a COVID pandemic, but the investment from Singapore is increased. And in 2022, up to the first semester, it has reached $6.7 billion, or passing the 50% of 2021, the whole year investment of $9.3 billion. So yeah, it is because to some extent our government has been very progressive in inviting foreign investor. As you know that the omnibus law on job creation and also various simplification and simplification of the permits and so on has been, I think, stimulate more investment from many countries. Even though the pandemic is going on, but it still the investment come to Indonesia.
Bagus, thank you so much for your time, and please convey our warmest regards to our friends in Singapore. Have a fantastic day, sir, and stay healthy.
Thank you very much, Pauli. Thank you.